Hello, this is a tutorial for my rental property income statement with expense log spreadsheet that you can buy on Etsy for $6. Check out the link to my shop below. The very first thing you want to know is that you can use the spreadsheet for any year, but you're going to have to actually input that year up here. So right now I have some example expenses input and they're all for year 2022. So you will see if I change this to 2021, they're all gone because this will only pick out receipts for the year that you want. You should know that all the gray cells are formula cells, so you won't be able to change those. As you can see, I have protected them. When you go into the spreadsheet, you're going to want to delete all of these, but I'm just going to keep them in so you can see how to do everything properly. You're going to want to enter the dates exactly in this format because this is the only way that the formulas are going to be able to read the full date. Now you have to keep in mind that here I already have entries in other C. If you are going to change the name of other C over here to peanuts, okay, so now all those entries are gone because the formula is looking for other C. So, and it's not going to automatically change here. So after you change the name on the income statement, if you've already input expenses under that category, you're going to have to go back and manually change them. And as you will see, they're starting to come back here. Here is where you enter your AirBNB gross. Let's say you made $5,000. Let's say, I don't know, you have coin laundry or something, so you made $50 there. This is what you pay your Airbnb manager. Let's say you pay them 10%, that's $500. Then your total expenses is going to go from, include the management expenses, all the way down to peanuts. Your EBIT is your earnings before interest and taxes, and your net cash flow is how much you're making after paying your mortgage payment. So here you're going to put the purchase price. And now you're going to learn what your cap rate is. Now, this cash flow analysis is more looking at how much money did you actually put in out of pocket and how much money are you making out of pocket. So that's where the initial investment section comes in. So you may have paid $200,000. Say you paid $900 to your notary. You spent $200,000. You spent $2,000 in renos, transfer tax, inspection, appraisal, and you did a 20% down payment. Okay, your total cash investment is your down payment plus all your closing costs. So that is what the cash flow analysis is taking into account. And that's how you use my spreadsheet. Thanks for watching.